if the Bible says that the devil's children are liars and murderers from the beginning, then wouldn't that mean that the children of God is the truth from the beginning of creation? So wouldn't that mean that God's children, for whom tell the truth, would be those that was in the image of God in Genesis 1? See, wouldn't the devil's children be generated in Genesis 3? Because that's when Adam created them, just like Jesus created winos. See, people don't act like they don't understand that Jesus turned water into wine. So if Jesus turned water into wine, Jesus turned winos. See, but he said do it in moderation. But see how the devil take moderation and turn it into an addiction? See, whatever the devil do, he do it to destroy. Now, what Jesus created wine to do was relax the individual. But see, the devil then turned relaxation into forgetting. See, that's why I believe people drink or do drugs to forget their status in life, their lot in life, right? So now, but Jesus did it as in a dinner, a supper. It was like, see, he drunk at the Last Supper. See, he was in celebration, right? But people drank for every occasion. See, they drank to forget. They drank to remember. They drank to mourn. They drank in joy. See what I'm saying? But then look what the devil did with the drugs, right? See, he done made herb part of his narcotics. See how the devil always try to do what God do, but he turn it for bad, right? Now, when I'm sitting here trying to show you that, hey, if you do what Jesus said in everything in life, do it in moderation, then you will be in control of the substance, and the substance will never get out of control. But see, when you have uncontrollable pain, right, then how can you have an uncontrollable substance? See, something gonna overwhelm you. The pain is uncontrollable, and the substance is an uncontrolled substance. So you now are the guinea pig, right? Because now you have uncontrollable pain, and a doctor is prescribing you an uncontrolled substance. Now, how are you responsible, right, for the substance that the doctor says that you can't control, and the doctor is prescribing the medication that's an uncontrolled substance because you got pain that you can't control? Now, how can the doctor in good conscience give you an uncontrolled substance without controlling the substance that he's giving you or she's giving you to control the pain? So what is an accessory to your addiction if it's not the doctor? It can't be the injury, because if the injury was a co-conspirator to your addiction, then God, right, would have to be the co-conspirator to your addiction. So God did not create narcotics to addict you. Somebody created an addictive narcotic, because if you take all of the things that's grown from the earth and then do it by itself, you won't be addicted, right? But when man step on it for profit. See, God created it for purpose. Man created it for profit. So now, this is why when you are born with a purpose in life, then you have to fulfill that purpose before the reward that comes from the purpose fulfilled would then be granted. Because nobody knows what God has in store but the vessel that is carrying the message of God, right? So say if you are a vessel of God, that means you are a righteous vessel, right? But say if you then let the devil then speak to you like the devil spoke to Eve, right? Whether you a male or female image of God. See, once you allow the devil to enter into your consciousness, now you become unconscious. See, now you can't even comprehend the light because you done bought the lie. See, and that's what I'm telling my friends and my family. See, don't blame me for your shame. See, because you got beguiled like Eve did, right? And then you tried to feed me. See, not my wife. See, my friends. See, okay, say if now, right, my friends was given bad information. Well, everything that my friends they doing out of love. Is just the information they got is bad, right? But now once they have realized that they wrong, see, where does it leave me? But what I'm telling them is, well, we not together now. So what's gonna be different by me getting my life back and then breaking you off, right? See, because now we realize it's all about the money, right? Because when I asked for help, my friends didn't help me, right? I had a friend say I got too many moving parts, whatever that means. But what I'm saying is, when do my friends salvage the relationship, right? That the devil severed. Because once they started acting in behalf of the devil, even if it was on my behalf, then I'm saying, well, you helping the devil then hurt me, right? So then you tell them, say, man, you done hurt my feelings. But they say you ain't got no feelings, like you are not human, right? But then the more you try to survive their inhumanity, the more inhumane they say you are, because they tell you to let go of your truth. And you saying, well, if I let go of my truth, I'll be just as sick as you, man. Right? So somebody got to hold on to their truth, because everybody else is talking about somebody else's truth. See, somebody's talking about the Prophet Muhammad. Somebody's talking about the Prophet Isaiah. Somebody's talking about Saul, who got converted and then changed his name to Paul. See, everybody's talking about somebody else. But how do you know that what you talking about is as true as the event that you now saying is not true, right? See, everybody's saying that I did not sue the state of Florida. And I'm saying, well, I sued the state of Florida, but the state of Florida acted like St. Louis, Missouri in 1847, right? So now, did America change, or did the laws in America change? See, so if I'm going to deceive, then I'm going to give people who can't read written freedom. So if I have denied you of your right to read and write, then haven't I also denied you of your right to comprehend what's written? Well, because if you can't read it, how do you know what it say? And if you don't know what it say, how can you claim that you comprehend what is written and you don't understand what it means? See, you may know what the words say, but do you know what the word mean? And if you didn't give the word meaning, how do you know the root word of the word that you saying? See, because every word changed the next word. See, so if you don't break it all the way down, you will never see how many different meanings that one word mean. See what I'm saying? Like some words that when I was looking them up, they just mean they self. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now some words have multiple meanings. And once you start understanding that, then you understand that comprehension is based on the author. See, if you don't know what the author's intentions are, then you don't know what the intent of the author is. See what I'm saying? So really you are in the dark because you don't know the light until you implement the strategy. See, that's why I'm being thorough, so the next generation wouldn't have to ask what would I do, because I'm now doing everything that I need to do. You see what I'm saying? But what I don't understand is why my friends and family making me do something contrary to the law. See, I'm following the law, but they contrary to it. Now they telling me to follow their instructions, and I'm telling them, well, you can't go to court, man. So how you telling me to do something that you can't do? See, that's what I was trying to tell my grandmama when she used to say, do as I say, not as I do. Well, I'm saying, well, grandma, if what you saying won't get me out of court, then why you telling me to do it? Because if I'm in court and I have no legal standing, then the devil gonna have his way with me, right? So I'm telling them, look, I'm in court where the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth is accepted, right? But now they're telling me to accept their God out of court. And I'm saying, well, what about the God that the court reporter who told me to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God? What about that God? See, you telling me to believe in your God, right? But you property of the state. Why wouldn't I believe in the God of the state? That's the God that's gonna free me for my truth. Look what my family did. 15 years and they ain't accepted my truth yet. So who truth is my family's truth? Who God is my family's God? Because it ain't the God of the state of Florida who told me to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, the state of Florida's God. But now that God wouldn't even hear my case because the law told that God that I'm God, right? So the law, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 all unanimously said that I am God. I'm their God. I'm their president. I'm their everything. But now the state of Florida has chosen other representatives that the state of Florida's Constitution do not acknowledge. And then the presidents of the United States of America, from George W. Bush to Biden, the United States Constitution does not recognize them as the president, not in the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then it rejected the presidency in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now every elected official in the United States and its territories is supposed to come into the judgment hall and state their case. And if they do not live up to what they told the American people, then they supposed to be brought up on charges like they doing me. Because everything that I'm telling the American people I'm gonna do, I'm doing it in accordance with the Constitution.